I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know who I'm going to meet. But I'll tell you right now.
Prison school.
Prison school?
Yeah.
What about it?
All right, finish that battle. You're about to fight 4 Orc Koryos, and they all have a focus sash.
That's good. How do you know that?
Well, she said so before we got into the battle.
Did she really?
Yeah.
She explicitly said...
Prison school is cool. Well, it's weird.
If anybody...
I told you about prison school, man. It's an anime.
Oh, word. I thought you were talking about like the real thing, like the education system within the penitentiary. I'm like, I don't think we need more tax dollars getting allocated to education of our convicts, sir. You didn't have a focus sash, you dickhead.
That's because I hit her with a U-turn.
You didn't. You
She already had...
No, that's a lie. No.
Okay, anyway. It's a really weird anime, and it's really sexual, and it's like a lot of people would be like, oh god.
Like,
but
what do you
I'll
mean?
be honest, man, it made me laugh out loud sometimes.
What is sexual? How do you mean?
I mean, episode 1 you see nip, dog.
That's not the worst thing I've ever heard.
Not the worst, man, but it's like, you know, it's a pretty well heard of anime. It's not like
For
it's
sexual content?
Yeah, it's not like some weird anime that like nobody's heard of, and it's not heard of because people tried to shun it. Like organizations tried to shun it because it was super sexual.
Mm.
It's like, it's alright. I mean, like, it's just funny. I just thought it was funny.
I see.
And I actually thought it was interesting because, like, the beginning of the show, it's like 4 dudes that are in an all-girls high school. An all-girls, like, sleepaway high school. And literally episode 1, they, like, try to sneak into the bathroom, the girls' bathhouse to look at them, to peep, pretty much. And it's, like, it's interesting because the, like, main character, like, in episode 1, like, finds out he likes a girl. And so it already, like, starts a conflict of, I'm a horny teenager, and I want to see some boobage and some poonage, but also I like this girl, so I don't want to be a sleazeball. So it is interesting. It is interesting to see like his inner struggle of like his hormones are going crazy because he's like a 15, 16-year-old dude, you know, surrounded by a bunch of hot girls, you know, and he's like one of 4 guys in the entire high school. So it's interesting.
That's a fantastic premise.
So
I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad time.
Yeah, like normally you'd expect a show like that to be 100% like every episode is them trying a different way to peep on girls, but it's not.
Not the case.
Once they get all right. Spoiler alert. I don't know how many people are going to plan on watching Prison School. It's only 12 episodes. It's really short, but
the entire series is only 12 episodes. What the fuck?
I mean. Some shows have to be 12.
Why
episodes.
is it called Prison School, I wonder?
It's
prison
after episode 1, and they get caught peeping. This is spoilers. After episode 1, where they get caught peeping, they all pretty much their experience at this high school is prison.
Oh.
There's literally like an organization where like some girls in the school like form together to be like
a coalition.
They're like almost like hall monitors, but like
for these specific guys.
Yes, except they don't even go in the school anymore. They get like thrown in a prison that's in like the yard of the school. Jeez. And all day they do like yard work. And like every day is them trying to like scheme of ways to either sneak out to go on a date with a girl they like, you know,
which is guessing agreeing to go on a date with them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's that's why it's like cool. That's why I liked it more because it wasn't just like sleazeballs trying to be sleazeballs. Eventually, it's like guys that met girls that they like, and then they sneak out to try and go on a date with the girls they like, you know. And it's not sleazy at all, but they still get treated like they're sleazy. So you're like the man's pushing them down, and they're not even being sleazeballs, you know. So it is interesting. There's an interesting dynamic to it. Well, the woman is pushing them down. But, dude, it's hard to explain. But I'm talking like literally like the guards, the one I don't even know what to call them guards. They're like parole officers, but they're high school girls. One of them is like crazy strong, and she has like gigantic tits.
Cool.
And she doesn't wear she wears like a skirt, but doesn't wear any like leggings for their skirt. So like you'd have to see it. It gets extremely graphic. Heads up. Just a heads up for anybody.
Okay.
I might show you some later just to show you.
Yeah, I might have to check this out.
Dude, it's an inch away from porn.
Really? That bad?
Dude. 100% like sweat from the thighs dripping on dudes' faces because she's squatting over them.
Jesus.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Is there any going to the bathroom action in this, or is it just...
Going to... I mean, the dudes go to the bathroom.
No, I mean, like, going to the bathroom.
I have an incredible spoiler. You just
really? Oh, dude, don't... Okay, spoil it. Go on.
No, dude, you should
Go
watch
on,
it.
mate. Come on.
No, you gotta watch it.
You gotta tell me now,
No, I
dude.
can't.
I'm not watching it.
I can't, dude.
I'm not watching
Choose
it.
12 episodes. Just
Dude,
watch
nope.
it. One night, just binge it. That's 4 hours.
No, you tell me now.
You just gotta... That's 4 hours. You could do that in like 3 days. If you just like... Because you're going home after this and you're gonna hang out for like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Maybe an hour.
Whatever. Ninny.
What do you mean?
Whatever.
It's gonna be a long day tomorrow.
That's fine. 1 hour, then you're 1/4 of the way through the show.
I'm not gonna want to stop. What kind of crazy bastard would want to stop after seeing all... God only knows all that.
Oh, God.
I'm so down. Gotta watch it.
I'm just saying. Somebody might get peed on.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. Somebody might get poked with a bone and then traumatized.
With like a bone or an erection? Who gets traumatized? What the fuck?
Maybe a high school girl that has never really been intimate with a guy before.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah. It gets crazy. I'm sorry for the spoilers. I hope if you didn't want them and plan to watch. I mean, I'm imagining if somebody. I'm imagining anybody that hasn't heard of the show didn't plan on watching it, or like if anybody listening to this who hadn't heard of the show might have gone to watch it now.
I'd say
and
so.
They stopped listening, hopefully, or they skipped ahead.
Let's go. Nope.
I don't know. It's just it's a wild ride, and you know, it's very interesting.
I am
and it's
sure,
only 12
dude.
episodes, so you don't really have to commit to anything super long.
I'll roll that joint.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like I know, like I talk about My Hero Academia, and like I talked about Korra not too long ago. But Korra's 52 episodes.
Right.
My Hero Academia currently is 37 episodes, and that's just the end of season 2 with more to come.
Right.
Like at least twice as more to come.
Right.
Probably more than that. My Hero Academia is the new Naruto, man. It's modern Naruto.
You reckon so?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be long, man.
That's not the worst thing ever. Right?
Like last year was like one of the most popular anime.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So hopefully, it keeps up so they don't have to, God forbid, get canceled.
Right.
Something like that.
Right.
And it makes it all the way through. I'd love for that to happen. Hunter x Hunter is another one. Hopefully they have new episodes soon.
I've heard of that.
Originally it was a 1998 anime.
Nice.
That they only made 60 episodes of, and then I believe it got canceled or something, and then they rebooted it in 2011.
Wow,
Great,
really?
Great animation for a long series.
Okay.
Like for long series go, usually it's pick and choose.
True.
Like your big fights, you're gonna have good animation, and then most of the other stuff is gonna be very mediocre. But
Shin-chan.
What?
That was the name of that fucking anime that I was trying to think of with the terrible animation. Shin-chan. That's it.
Anyway, I believe it left off with 152 episodes, and they still have more to do. Like the anime's still being written, or the manga's still being written.
No kidding.
It's still going on. Like I think he took a
sick.
break. I think he just recently took a break, but that was after he wrote a bunch of new chapters.
Nice.
So at the very least, he's making new manga. So maybe they're just waiting to further the manga before they try to reboot the anime again. As far as I know, it did really well. Well, I don't know if it did really well. I just know it was good. So and as far as I feel like as far as that goes, I feel like that would mean it did well. Because that's how it works, right? And a lot of anime is like word of mouth. If something's good,
I see her thong strap.
that is not her thong strap.
I'm sure it is.
If an anime is good, most people are like, dude, it's good, watch it. Because like I know a lot of people that are not crazy anime fans,
Okay.
but they have watched anime before and they have liked it. They just don't like it enough to really watch like every single anime that's out there. So like sometimes I know people that like specifically come to me to ask like for suggestions, like Mike Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
He's come to me and he's been like, "What should I watch, man?" And I told him like, watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Right now he's watching Dragon Ball Super, which I am not watching, and I don't know if I'll ever watch.
Don't. It's garbage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. Really sorry for saying that. But it's literally like a watered down Dragon Ball. It is just silly over silly, and then with the occasional fight. It's a real disappointment in my opinion. You know, it's too silly.
I was never too like, fuck yeah, Dragon Ball ever. Anyway, even like the first time I watched it, the first time I watched it, I was able to watch it. That's got to be the first thing, right?
It's like
some of those fight scenes are dreadfully long. Sometimes like just the fact that you got through it is like a testament to whether or not you liked it enough.
A good example would probably be the
Frieza
Goku versus Frieza.
Frieza, like even Cell and Goku. That fight was long, and then like nothing happened.
That was like 4 episodes. You're right.
Then Goku's just like, nah, fight my son.
I give up. Fight my son.
And Boo. You want to talk about how long that Boo fight was?
Which one? There's like 10,000.
But like, no, I mean, not even the one fight. It was like a continuous fight where like somebody would fight Boo while everybody else trains, and then once like they die or they go down, like the person who was training is like, all right, I'm done training. I'm ready to take him on next and stall again.
I guess. Yeah.
Because Gohan was sitting, like older Gohan was like training with the Kai.
Right.
And like Goku was reaching Super Saiyan 3.
He had to reach it at that
training.
time, though. I mean, the way that they approached it, I found was a little interesting. It was out of the whole paradigm where with training gets strong, because you had the fusion. You had the fusion that took 2 different instances with completely different like results in a sense, and on top of that, Boo changed character like 6 times. So I don't find it fair to compare it or just group it all together, you know. Because Boo-Tangs, Boo-Han, Boo-Kalo, they were all different.
Nah, I think they're the same.
You think? I don't think so. Every fight had its own little unique pepper. What about Gogeta? No, you mean Vegito. Gogeta was non-canon.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Yeah. Vegito's a douche, though. Such a douche. And then the innards of Goku.
I just thought fusion. I wasn't into it.
Not at all?
No.
Not me neither, dude.
I remember when the fusion was happening, I was like, no.
No.
Nope, not into it.
Well, we may or may not continue this conversation in my side, my reinforcement of Dragon Ball Z, on his side, the degradation.
Maybe watch Prison School, but beware, it's very sexual. You will probably at least feel uncomfortable at the start.
It's not religion or bestiality. I don't think people are going to be really that uncomfortable with it.
100%, dude. I was uncomfortable when I was like...
You were spicing this up for me. You gotta
dude,
stop.
it was just... like, when you're not watching porn, but it's, like, almost porn, you're just kind of like, this is weird. My dick's not out. I don't know what to do. You know what I mean?
We will pick this conversation up. Please tune in again. Thanks for watching.